Good morning, good afternoon or good evening, welcome back to the Let's Take Flying channel. Hunting Anderson with you again today. Once again, stand 1-3 at T-side. Today is the last day of the VFR tutorials.
Oh no!
And we are now going for stalls and spins. This is what I'm looking forward to the most. It's always a very fun tutorial to do. Where we just fly it out somewhere and then we just let it rip. So we're going to depart out of, on the flight plan on the screen now you can see our flight plan route. We're going to depart out of Teesside. We're going to go overhead to Stokesley after that. From there we're going to fly out towards the Redcar Racecourse. And from the Redcar Racecourse we're going to fly out over the sea. Over the sea, via the wind farm you can see on the screen now. On our flight plan we're going to be doing some stalls and spins. And then we're going to come back to our waypoint, which is final in C152, which I've custom created myself over a lake. And then we're going to come into a final runway 23. So I'm going to skip out the boring bit, which is the flight from Teesside to Redcar Racecourse. You don't need to see this bit as we've done a lot of flying before. I will have snippets in there, but the main bit will be when we get out over the sea. So we're going to get this plane started up and we will get flying. So back in the cockpit now, we have Golf, Bravo and Papa Yankee off to our left. I believe he's doing circuits. Cessna student tagged at the top right now, so please go and subscribe to him. He's doing slightly better than I am. Good on the lad, he's doing pretty well. So we're going to start off with battery alternator. I said that the wrong order there, my bad. Then we're going to do nav, strobe, beacon, taxi, landing. And we'll go outside and we'll check they're all working. Looking out over this left wing now, we've got the red navigation light and the white strobe light. Behind the propeller, as you can see, we have our taxi and landing lights. Here on the right hand wing we have our green navigation light and our white strobe light. And looking out over the tail here you have our red beacon light flashing. So that means everything is working perfectly. We can get back in the cockpit and we'll get this plane started up fully now. So we're currently on VATSIM, but there is no ATC, so we're going to set the frequency to 122.8. Now we're not in the traffic pattern, so we're going to keep Squawk 7000 set that to on. We're going to turn our taxi and our landing lights up for now, but we'll keep strobe, beacon and nav on. So we're going to put this fuel lock to the floor. Perfect. And then we're going to give it 3 pumps of prime. Now on screen now is the clearance which we're going to be using, so that's going to consist of Golf Oscar Charlie Papa Charlie, so Cessna 152 stand 13 at T-side. We're going to be taxiing out to runway 23, holding point Alpha 1 via Alpha. We're going to be departing to the south via Stokesley for stalls and spins. Now we're going to say that over T-side traffic, and now I've switched to the 1.8, and then it means we'll get this plane started up very shortly. So T-side traffic, Golf Oscar Charlie Papa Charlie, so that's the 152 stand 13 at T-side. We're going to be taxiing out to holding point Alpha 1, runway 23 via Alpha. It's going to be a departure to the south via Stokesley for stalls and spins. So we'll get this engine started up and I will see you at holding point Alpha 1. So we're going to quickly get shower window, clear prop. Engine starting up, RPM's rising. Trying at 1200 RPM. We'll pull that parking brake quickly so we can do a couple more checks. The starter light has gone out. The ammeter's in the positive side. Oil pressure's rising into the green. Oil temperature's into green. All systems are alive. We'll set the QNH to 140 feet, where it should be. There we go. Now I will see you at holding point Alpha 1. Coming up at Alpha 1 here, we're going to turn into the direction of the wind, which is about 245 degrees. So we're going to turn directly down there. This is what it was on Meta Update 35 minutes ago, so it could have all changed, however. This is what the most reliable force we have. So we get a bit of power to get around. And then we're going to hold it at 245 approximately there. So we're going to pull that power back out now. We're going to do a quick flight control check. So first of all we're going to put our flaps up quickly. We're going to put our flaps all the way down. Watch the extend. both extended fully. I'm going to go up one notch at a time. Flaps up, that's it. There we go, one notch, both looking pretty even. Another notch. Looking pretty even again. Another notch. Look, that one looks pretty even. Then flaps up. Perfect and perfect. Now if we look over our left shoulder, we can go ailerons back and ailerons to the right. And neutralise that aileron and then put the elevator forward. Look over our right shoulder, we'll set the ailerons all the way to the forward. And then we'll stick the aileron to the left. Probably the elevator forward. So that's all working, we'll neutralise the aileron and the elevator. Now we're facing in the wind, we're going to put the power into 1700 RPM. And then we're going to check the magnetos. So we're going to go to right, left, back up to both, look for the drop. Then we're going to put that power back, because we're going to start pulling the carb heat out. Watch a very slight drop. And then we're going to do a quick flick test. We're going to turn it off and back on again. So the engine stays alive, meaning there's enough fuel in the engine and oil in the engine to keep us going. So we're going to turn on the landing lights, taxi lights off, set flaps 10 for departure. We're going to make a call to T-side traffic, which looks a bit like what's on screen now. So that's Golf Papa Charlie, holding Alpha 123. We're going to be departing to the south via Stokesley. So we'll do that now. T-side traffic, Golf Papa Charlie is departing to the south of runway 23 via Stokesley. We're currently at Alpha 1. We won't be passing 5,000 feet. So we said 5,000, so we have enough room to do flat spins and get to the recovery height. I've set my minimum recovery height at 2,000 feet. 1,500 feet today. So we have to be recovered out of stalls at 1,500 feet. Landing up on the runway now. We will get up in the air now. So I will see you very shortly. So we're now going to set the power for takeoff thrust, and we're going to let this thing get going. The wind's looking to be a bit different now, which is fine, but we were not far off. 65 knots, we're going to rotate now. Slowly pull that nose up. Neutralise the rudder slowly, and then we are going to, passing 350 feet, put the flaps up, and I will see you overhead Stokesley. Looking at my weather app now, at Teesside Airport, we've got about another 50 minutes in the air before the sun sets over Teesside. So we will try and get back in within before 8:30, so we have a nice safe approach.
Full up. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Good. How many more?
50. 40.
Okay.
30. 20.
So off our nose now is Stokesley, little arrow pointing to that for you there. We're going to keep on climbing though to 5,000 feet now. Overhead that we're going to be making a left turn out 29 degrees towards the Redcar racecourse. We'll show overhead that, but we are climbing out well for our stalls and spins. I will see you overhead the Redcar racecourse. Welcome back folks, welcome to 5,000 feet above the northeastern British skies. Currently about 4 track miles to the west of the Redcar racecourse. As you can see, off to our 11 o'clock to Hartlepool Marine, arrow point to that now. Wind farm side exists in this game I've come to terms with. So we will just have to play a bit of a dummy guess on where we're going from back to the airport. That's fine though. So we're gonna find the race course and then we will turn out over the sea.
T-side traffic, Golf Bravo November, Papa Yankee, we're starting 1-2 at T.
Pretty much overhead Redcar race course now. We're going to continue flying for about a mile out to the sea, and from there we will start doing some early stalls. Now we can do it over here, but it's a bit unorthodox. So we will see you out over at sea. Right now we are out over the sea, so we're going to start with our first stall, which is going to be a basic stall. So we're going to pull the power back. Let the power just come out, try and hold that 0 feet per minute, try not to let the thing drop. Passing through our minimum clean speed, minimum glide speed now, and then passing through 50 knots. I'm going to slowly start to pitch this nose up. Hear the stall horn, I'm just going to let this thing drop.
T-side traffic, Golf Papa Yankee, departing 2-3, left hand visual circuit, not about 1,500.
I put the power back in. Put the power back in, and then we're going to climb back up to 5,000. Now we're going to quickly make a 90-degree turn. Then we're going to continue with our next stall. So we're going to quickly, we're going to pull this power back now. Same concept, we're going to let the power come out. This is a dive spin. So this is where the wings aren't level on stall. Keep 5,000. Don't be scared. Passing through the minimum clean speed, now minimum glide speed. 50 knots, pull that up. Stall horn when you feel it go. Opposite aileron to where you want to go. Then we're going to go, then we're going to bring the wings level, roll the wings level. Then we're going to pull out of the dive. Power back in. Climb up to 5,000 again. Now, here is our last spin, but by far our hardest spin. This is the flat spin. You'll see on screen now is a demonstration of a flat spin.
Let go, listen, just keep the stick back like that, yeah.
5.5.
So, you know what we're expecting. This might take a couple of attempts. So, what we're going to do is we're going to pull the power out. We're going to keep this nose pitched up, we're going to cut the engine. Going to pull it up, opposite rudder, full aileron. Then we're just going to let this plane spin. Then we're going to let go of everything. Plane still keeps on spinning. So we're going to let it spin for a bit, bring it to wings level. We're just going to pull the opposite rudder. And we're going to put that back in. Engine start up again. And we'll have to go again. We'll do one more of those just for a good measure. So just keep it out there, we're going to pitch up the nose. About 30 degrees maybe. Let go. Kick that opposite rudder in. We're going to pitch up. And we're going to put the power back in. Climb out that dive. So that is 3 stalls and spins. Now we're going to use our VRP knowledge over the sea to start routing back towards the Teesside airport. So currently over the Redcar race course now. We're going to fly upon the Redcar race course. We're going to fly over here, and then we are going to keep about 236 degrees soon. Now, here's the fun part.
T-side traffic, Golf Papa Yankee, midfield, downwind, intentions for a full stop 2-3. Apologies, touch and go 2-3.
Now, we need to quickly go up here, we need to realign this course. So, I believe this is 250 degrees here. No, 230, sorry, my bad. So that's about 230 degrees there. And there we go, now our compass is realigned. So after you're flat in, you've always got to realign your compass, otherwise you will lose everything and you will get lost and disorientated. Now, as we watch the beautiful sunset, we'll start making our way back to the Teesside Airport. Not really just need to re-enter the control there, so we're going to make a caught of Teesside traffic. It looks a bit like this on screen now, so that's Golf Papa Charlie, 2,400 feet, re-enter the Teesside control zone front of the east full stop 23. That's going to sound like this now. Teesside traffic, Golf Papa Charlie, Cessna 152, 3,400 feet. We're entering the Teesside control zone from east. We're going to be doing a full stop landing 23. We're reporting to the airfield. We'll report airport in sight. So we're going to repeat route towards the airport, and I'll call you back when the airport is in sight. See ya! Welcome back to the flight deck. Now with a bit of help from Golf Papa Yankee's lights, you can see the field over there. There's where we turn final. So we'll get to there and we'll turn final through in 2, 3. We'll probably let him go around one more and we'll ask him to all about the end down when he squeeze in. We'll give Golf Papa Yankee a quick shout now. So it'll be a bit like this, so Teesside traffic, Golf Papa Yankee, we're going to say it's Golf Papa Yankee on frequency. Teesside traffic is Golf Papa Yankee on frequency.
VFM.
So we're going to say this is on screen after Golf Papa Yankee. Do we have, when do you want us to squeeze in, how many do we want to get in? So, Golf Papa Yankee, this is Golf Papa Charlie, how many touch and goes do you reckon you'll be able to squeeze in before we can get in? If you want, we can do orbits over our final once we want to do it for you. We are probably about 5 to 10 miles off our turning final point.
So I'll probably be able to fit in one circuit, 2 circuits, one touch and go, and maybe a full stop. But you don't have to orbit. I can just extend down when it's fine.
Sure?
No, yeah, but it's totally up to you.
Perfect, we'll do that then. So we will start ascending into
Teesside traffic, Golf Papa Yankee, midfield downwind, tensions, another touch and go runway 23. We'll report on final.
Teesside traffic, Golf Papa Charlie has the airport in sight and the Cessna 152 are for our 11 o'clock in sight. We will be reporting final approximately 7 miles out. So I will see you when we reach about 3 miles final. Right, so we've been told we're able to squeeze in behind the arrival traffic. So we're going to, as you can see, our puppy lights fast forward all the way here. Puppy lights telling us 2 white, 2 red, meaning we're on a good glide slope for now. Now we will go a bit lower as time goes on, but we're going to start reducing the power back now to 20,000 RPM. Then we're going to let the speed just come out naturally. Not by climbing or keeping it to plane level, just by letting the winds like automatically slow the dead rate to keep us going.
Teesside traffic, Golf Papa Yankee, final runway 23, touch and go.
Passing 100 knots, we're going to put our first couple of flaps in, so we'll wait for that to occur. Well, power a tiny bit more. So we can reach 100 knots for the first couple of flaps in. And Teesside traffic, Golf Papa Yankee, 3 mile final, full stop. Back 1 set. So we're going to put that on 2,000 RPM now because we won't be able to...
Just to double check Golf Papa Charlie, were you informing that to me because you said my call sign?
Did I say Golf Papa Yankee? I meant to say Golf Papa Charlie, my bad. We have to check the replay footage of that one. Right, let's check up on that one. And here traffic, Golf Papa Yankee. Golf Papa Yankee. Footage of that one. Anyway, I don't think I say Golf Papa Yankee. I better film myself if I'm saying all this. No one. I say Golf Papa Yankee, but I don't think I did. So we are a bit low right now, but that's fine. 80 knots, flaps 2. Full accelerate off. We'll want to get about 1 right here. There we go. Actually, we'll try and hold 2 for now. We'll try and get a textbook landing.
Teesside traffic, go past Yankee fully airborne upwind.
Put my power back in time, please. Just a smidge. Definitely not full power. But we'll quickly set flaps 3 now. And then over that little house I know we set, we'll set flaps 4. Now, we're going to have a bit of an assessment wake turbulence here. So we will fight a bit of that. That should be fine because no one's going to do something with the head of the tiny little variable. That's full set. Might come in a bit higher so we have a bit more decision height because of the wake turbulence. I always get told by our flight instructor if the worse the weather is, the higher you're approaching the VFR aircraft. Because one downdraft could knock you into a tree. It's always, in a plane, it's always better to go up than go down if you panic. So once we clear up these trees, then we're at our minimum decision altitude of 300 feet. MSL and AGL. So we will start now descend down to our final quick lights of 1 white, 3 reds. Oh, that's 2,000 off here. Now I like to pull the power out over the aiming point or big blocks on the runway, which will be on the screen now. So we will just hold 60 knots here. And then over the right here, so we can make it low enough. Pull this power out. Then we are just going to hold her off. And then there we are, we're down on the ground. Get rid of this landing rate up here, then we're going to put the power back into about this. Flaps up. Then we will vacate the runway. Usual VFR vacate is Bravo is published on the charts. It's the main backtrack for all VFR aircraft. Sometimes you do get Charlie vacates as well. And now we're at caught Teesside traffic now. Teesside traffic, go Papa Charlie has vacated as we speak, runway 23 via Bravo, taxiing back to the Eastern General Aviation parking, full stop.
Teesside traffic, go past Yankee, and it's a bit of a late call, but we're doing a full stop 2-3.
So we're going to turn landing rights off, taxi rights on. We can set this squawk to off now. So it's parking up. This rudder feels really weird today, I don't know why. But we can now slowly make our way back to the Eastern Aero School ramps. There's go Papa Yankee up to our 2 o'clock now. And then we will, as we pass the Drakens now, gorgeous aircraft, gorgeous company. I really like what they do. You see them a lot when you fly out to Teesside. A lot of fun. Better not be an hour stand. No, he's not. He's in the old stand. It's fine. So we're going to. She's in my stand as well. So we're gonna do the Golf Papa Charlie park up anyway, where we put our toe brakes around here. Then we about 1 knot. Get rid of this quickly. Then we're gonna put about full power in. Then we are just gonna spin around and put to a stop. Power parking brake is set. Now we can put this power all the way out.
Teesside traffic, go Papa Yankee, final 2-3, full stop. Expect to vacate Bravo.
I'm going to turn all these lights off here. I'm going to make sure everything's off here. Going to pull out this mixture. Magneto set to off. Perfect. Fuel lock is now in the air. And then our masters can come off. So, thank you for watching this left seat flying video. Please, I hope you found this informative and helpful. for your VATSIM experiences. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio.